depend to the man. Here is 50-50. Give and take. You all need to give. When one is working, one is not working, then that one who is working has enough, can provide.
In some cases, I see even if you are not working, you lose your right to see your children.
Yeah. You are not working, you lose.
Even if it is not.
1, 2, 3.
So.
Hello.
Hello everybody.
I am Mary.
I'm David.
Welcome back to our channel, David and Mary. We say thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, welcome to everybody. Thank you, and subscribe, comment, like it.
Yeah. For our new subscriber, our new viewers, please consider subscribing, like and comment. And today, you know what we are going to talk?
No, I don't know.
People commented so much. Some commented good, some praised us, some commented trash. And so all of them were comments. We are okay with that. So there is one thing I want us to discuss. I'm not a Spanish. David is a Spanish, and that is why I want us to discuss that towards that comment. At least maybe David knows what happened or what you can do. And I have my own opinion because I've met someone who has the same problem as one of you wrote the comment towards Spain or Spanish and the government of Spain or marrying a Spanish person. So that is what I want us to comment, to discuss about it. There was one comment, there was one lady, I don't know, she's from Kenya or she's from where, I don't know. But this lady was saying that she's so sad because she has a baby with a Spanish nationality, and they had to snatch the child from her, which is very sad. I feel so sad for this mother. It is something that is very painful for a mother to go through it, someone taking your baby. And also, it is also very sad for the father to let the mother go with the baby. So both sides, it's very sad. The father needs a baby, the mother needs a baby. And that is why you reach somewhere
Especially the baby needs the fathers.
That's why you reach somewhere and you find the government or the authority will grant 50-50 custody of the child, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand how is the situation. Why they are separated and the government want to nurse the baby?
Okay, I myself, I don't know, is the comment that in Africa, even in America, we have good and bad, you know.
You can see in the center of America, on South America, we have a lot of fathers who make a lot of children to the wife, and one day they go away and never more. They don't come back anymore.
Yeah, they leave it like
I see a lot of women with the children alone, living in it's not a house, it's wood with the steels, with the wires.
Okay. So, David, if I may ask one question, what might make the government of Spain take the child from one partner, like I am not Spanish, and me and you have a baby, and we don't want to stay together anymore. I want to go back to my country or I want to stay alone, and the government will take a baby from me and give it to you.
Because any one of them are making that with the government. Because normally there had to be an agreement in the partner. If we have a children, we are divorced, we have to be agree. What is the better for the children? If it is going with you or with me, if I have money, work, and time to take care of him, because it's not good to leave your children with other ones to take care, because they will receive the education of other people, not your one. so different. We had to be agree at everything done.
And then you look at the
And the first you had to know who's first one. The first one who will be affected is the children. No, you and the mother. He will be growing without fathers in the future. He will be not happy.
lost the husband when this kid was very small, you know, and with the depression, that's how it became. Then the way the lady told me, she also had another partner, and this partner was smoking all over. The partner slept without realizing he has a cigarette in the hand, and the house caught fire. So this partner ended up getting burned, and he died. And so all these two things made the lady sink into depression. You know, depression can make you even be violent to your kid. So I think that is how she lost the baby, and the baby was taken away from her. You know, you lose your husband, the father of the kid.
Yeah, I don't think so. She
Yeah.
was aggressive.
You
Maybe
lose-
you get tired and you can't to lose the control and
You
scream
just
to them. But
or just beat little
because
bit.
they give you reason.
You know, we Africans, we are used to disciplining the kid by kicking the kid, you hit the kid. But this country is not allowed. Hitting your child is not allowed. Neglect is not allowed. And this lady just wanted to discipline the kid, and that's how the neighbor called the police to take care of the kid. And this thing happened because she had a depression, losing the husband. The husband was sick of cancer, the way she told me. Then when the husband got tired with the disease, he committed suicide, you know. It's very hard. It's very hard that, I mean, if the husband could have died just naturally, maybe it could be something very different, yeah? Committing suicide. And also, when the husband committed suicide because of the sickness, the lady left that house because she told me she was feeling like the memory of the husband was coming to her all the time. That's why she decided to leave that house, go to live with another partner, then moving away from the partner and coming to live in this town. And all over a sudden, the partner burned himself in the house in the cigarette while she's here with the kids, only to be called, oh, you know, your partner is dead because of the fire. It's depressing. And so I think that is why the government had to take the kid away from her. The fact that she has money, she has everything, the kid is gone. And the family of the man, they don't want to associate with her and the kids, because she's black. Yeah, she's black. And they say the family is from Barcelona.
The family is racist.
Yeah, the family is racist. The family is from Barcelona, and they say they don't have black kids in their family. The way the lady explained to me. And that's why the government cannot give the kids to those families. Even the kids want to talk.
Maybe that is other reason, because the children are like that. They feel
depressed. Our family don't want us. They have lost the father. Now the family of the father don't want them because they are black. It's not they are black. They are middle, black and white. So while you are marrying this family or certain kind of nationality, you have to talk to your husband. Is he going to be on your side in case of hard time or no? Is your husband going to favor you than favoring his family? So these things happen here, not only here in Europe. It happened all over Europe, it happened in America, it happened other countries. I've read a documentary also where the kid was, the mother, the mother escaped with the kid to back to her country, and the father was to file a case in that country. There were two nationality, but all are European. So this one country does not accept the child of the mother which came from a different country. They prefer either the mother to stay there and they share the custody, or if the mother come in their country and that country need their child, the child should be repatriated back to the father. I saw that documentary. They repatriated the kid of 2 years back to the father, and the mother had to stay back. The mother was giving the kid crying. So another thing that I can recommend while you are marrying other nationality or the white people, you know, in Africa we have different cases. In Africa, mostly the child goes with the mother most of the time, and you will never see the authority following so much unless this mother also is mistreating the kid. And also sometimes our African men don't follow so much. Our authority also don't follow so much. Here authority will follow. So while you are marrying other nationality or here in Europe, you come here in Europe, one thing, Europe, not only you depend to the man, here is 50-50, give and take. You all need to give. When one is working, one is not working, then that one who is working has enough, can provide.
In some cases, I see even if you are not working, you lose your right to see your children.
Yeah. You are not working, you lose.
Even if it is not your blame. It's
Yeah.
not because you don't want to work, it's because you don't find anyone.
Yeah. So when you get married here in Europe, ask your husband or ask your wife to give you the identification that permit you to be a husband and also you work, or permit you to be a wife and also you work. Because if you want to go to a wife only or a husband only, you will not work. And this one can give you trouble when you have differences to take care of the child, or you want to separate, you want to divorce. They will not give you a baby if you are not working. Never. You want to go back to your country? You want to go with the child? Never. You will leave here the kid. Even if that man doesn't have money, the kid will go to the government. They will never let you go with their child. So kindly, if you are thinking one day you will get married or you are married to here, think of work. Whichever kind of work, try to work, you get some money of your own. Even this, if you are working, it can put you in a good position. You continue living here, and the two of you can have 50-50 custody of the kid. Yeah. So like when we were making Nia, I asked you, David, I want to work, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is very good for me. I need to work, he need to work. And this make us bring what we have all together in the
Because
in the
the
family.
government don't want anybody depending on them.
Yeah.
They want the people to live their life.
So
That's normal.
when you come here, think about work. You have your kid, yes. Even if you have to work hours, take the kid to school, work hours. Or if other family are there, like the abuela and abuelo, if you are in good relationship, I see like in these small towns.
But everything this is good for who are living in similar situation.
Yeah.
But the best is before get married, just believe on God, ask to Him a good partner, and have a very nice relation forever.
Yeah.
from God. Always put in the hands of God everything you do in this life.
Yeah. And what I will like also to say, sometimes we get partners far away when we don't meet their families, you know. Like, I know the family of David. I know all of them. I speak to them. I also granted David permission to speak to my family, yeah? You always speak to my family. Yeah. So at this time, David can know what is happening back to my country, and I know what is happening back here to his family. I can tell if I have a kid, is the mother of David going to accept this kid or no? If he's not going to accept, I need to think very well. In case we have trouble, how will I take my kid? Or how will we share a kid? And one thing for me to be in a good safe hands to see my baby is to work.
Yeah, but the destiny give to us always something from Africa.
Yeah. Like most of the
Like my nephew.
David's sister has 2 kids with African American guy. So the family of David accepted these children.
You know, my grandma was taking care of the children of African Americans. I remember Nathan.
Yeah.
So one child was living with us too.
So we have so many issues that is happening not only in Spain, all over Europe, America, Canada, Australia. You will never go with their kid. Like it or not, their kid, whether small, whether big, will stay in their country until they reach the decision age, 18 years, they can decide where they want to be, in the father side or in the mother side. So I feel so sorry to this lady who had to lose the kid here in Spain. I don't know, you are back in Africa, or I don't know where you are. If you are here in Spain, try to look for a job so that you can reclaim half custody of the kid. No, you are right. Get a lawyer, take a baby from me and give it to you when we are all both parents.
Because the father and the mother are not agree about the children, and they talk with the government. Because normally, if a parent is separate and have children, they have to make agreement by themselves and don't involucrate the government. And that depending how is the situation of everyone. With who the children gonna be better.
Okay, what do you mean by the situation? You think maybe the mother don't have or the father
Maybe because, for example, the mother is not working, it's depending of the father, he's who's have taken the money, the house and everything. Or maybe just because sometimes the said is normally most of the times, any one of them are bad people. Just want to make hard to the other one and say, okay, I will retire the children to you.
Make one pain. Yeah, one should just want to make one go through pain.
Any way to revenge is only that.
Yeah. So, David, and what will make the government take the baby from both partners and put in the center to take care of the children?
Honey, sometimes it's because they don't see any one of the fathers have the possibility to give a good education, good life to their children. And in that centers, they are students, it's like a school, they have a room where they can to sleep, they have friends, more children who they can to start their worship, friendship.
They provide food, they provide basic needs.
Especially they receive education and they learn how to live their life. That's the problem with the government. Sometimes they think the fathers can't to give that for their children.
Or they both parents, yeah?
Yeah, or maybe they don't have parents. We have a lot of different situations can to be.
Okay, and some children, the parents are dead, or they see the parents have nothing, yeah? Like you might find the father is drug addict and the mother is sick or the mother is struggling, yeah?
Yeah.
This will make the government take the children or the child
The first one,
from both
the
of you.
government will do is to improve if they have more parents who they are allowed to take care of the children. And if it is not the board, just they take
They take the
the
children.
responsibility for the children.
Yeah. So as we go on, I will highlight on one thing. This is a Spanish government, but if I have to say, it's not only in Spain where the government take the children. This thing is happening all over Europe, and if you have been to Middle East, you will find it's also happening there. I have been to Hong Kong. It's the same thing is happening. If the parents don't agree, the government take the children for them, or the government, the authority will weigh the situation. Okay. Next thing, like negligence, yeah, like neglect. Sometimes you will find that we have both parents in that house. So sometimes maybe the government has been monitoring you, or one of family members have been monitoring you, how you take care of the children, how you behave with your children. And so this thing can land you into problems. Of course, if you neglect your child, you don't provide, you don't give the basic needs, the government will take the child and give to one of you who is better, or the government will take to its custody. Every child born in that country is their child, Like for a condition to take the baby, care of the baby, they will take it. And they will give to the partner who can take it better, or to one of the family whom they think is better to take care.
They will check in the family
Yeah.
if they have parents who can to take care of the children,
Yeah.
can to grow them. But
If not, it is going to the children's center, and the government will take care of these children there. Maybe they will accept the child to get back to the parents when they reach the age of decision, yeah? When they decide, now 18 years, they can decide what they want.
all depending on the situation of the parents.
Yeah. So, next thing, you have another thing that can make the...
I know some cases here when the father was, any one of the father, or maybe the two ones was in the drugs, and the government retired them, the children. When finally they go in the center, they leave the drugs, and they show to the government they are good, they are working, they have everything that they need for grow the children, they give back.
They give back the children. So, for the one who heard this comment, if you can listen to us, maybe this one can help you. We have a lot of cases, even just within this town, where we know the children have been taken away by the government. One is that man who is living in the forest there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The government took away her two children.
To adopt them.
They sent it for adoption. Reason, the mother was so sick of cancer, and later she died. By the time she died, the government had taken the kids already, because they went to access where they were living. It's not a good place to live. That video is also in my videos, the video of the adventure in the forest, or the abandoned military houses. Actually, it's not very, the sanitary there is not good for children to live. And the father of those kids is in drugs, is taking drugs. Even now, he's still living there. And they cannot let the children stay there with people there are taking drugs, no toilet, no water, no good food. The father also is depending on the food from the organization. There is no place where to cook. Okay, they had a teenager girl, yeah. How can a teenager live in that condition where there is no water? We have some things the teenager need, maybe that father will not provide. And so this led to the government taking the children away from them. Even the father is still crying, my children, but the government cannot give because of the condition there. Unless this man reforms to look for job, maybe they can think of giving back if the children are not complete adoption. But if it is already adopted, then he lose. Maybe he can just go and visit them if that family accept, yeah?
Yeah.
But not to take them away. So another thing is if you neglect the children, this, like here in Europe, it's not easy to find children on the street asking for money, asking for food. Even the children themselves knows, yeah?
No, immediately the police took to him. What
Yeah.
are you doing here? Where are your parents? Why are you asking money to the people?
To the
in
people,
street? And
yeah.
they will take them.
They will
so
take the
quickly.
children away. Yeah? I have had that case. Remember the day I was calling you? They are close to the court.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember there was around 2 children. Yeah, there was 2 children. I always see these children walking on the street, and now they know me because this town has a lot of African Americans who are working in the military base. So, in the US military base. So, people here think that these Americans have a lot of money. You know?
Yeah, the militaries have, but
So when they meet any African person here, first they will ask you, are you working in the military base here? Are you an African American? Because they want to know if you have money. They will ask you for money, or if you want to buy something, they will charge you more. Because they know you have a lot of money. Yeah? So I found some children they were asking me for money. And they didn't know I'm just a local person here, you know. So they approached me and they greeted me. I said, yeah, I greeted them. They asked me, can you help us some money? I asked them why you need money. They say they are feeling
but
hungry.
That are children who don't have change.
Yeah.
They just want to buy candies and that,
Yeah.
and they don't have change. They ask to the people.
Yeah, so they told me they are feeling hungry and they want to buy food.
Yeah, they was lying.
Yeah, so when I asked them, what is your father and the mother? They lied to me. Their parents is dead, is it? Their father is
in that
yellow.
case, if that children, the father or the mother see to them and asking money to the people, oh my God,
Yeah.
they will fry them.
So I had some coins. I gave first. I thought like, wow, these children might be suffering. It's my first time to see children asking money on the street in Europe. I have been here for so long, I've never heard of that. But I thought, okay, because this town is close to the rural area, and maybe a lot of people here don't have jobs, you know. So I thought maybe these children are suffering. And one thing kicked into my head, we have a lot of organization here giving food. And if you have children, it's the first priority. You will get as 3 times as much food as they can give to a person who doesn't have children. Every child, they will be giving food for every child. This is a lot of food. Every child would have his or her own portion of food. So if you have like a lot of children, they will give a lot of food, you know. So I had some coins. I gave the one child a euro, and this boy also asked me, "What about my brother?" Then I feel better. So when David took the phone, I explained to David, and David said, "Can I see the kids?" And they already ran in the house, because they knew they were in trouble if I will
Yeah,
monitor
because so
them. Yeah.
even they knew me.
Yeah.
They know me.
And they know you can call the police. Yeah.
Oh, I got to talk with the fathers.
So another day I meet also the same kids on the street up again. They were just playing on the street. And this kind of thing can make this kind of children the authority to take them, yeah? Yeah. So another thing is you have to monitor who is living close to you, who is your neighbor. Especially you are from a different country. Even if you have your husband there, monitor very well who is your neighbor, how the relation you have with your neighbor there. And you are not from here. There is something we call hatred. There is something we call racism everywhere. And this country, a neighbor can just call the police. You are mistreating the child, yes?
Yeah.
And they put you into more trouble. They will blame you for different things that you didn't know. So while you have a child, make sure that you know which kind of neighbor you have. Make a good relationship with them so that you don't fall into this trap. So if I can say like this, I have one friend. She's black, but she's not from Africa. She's from Brazil,
Peru.
This lady, the neighbor called the police that she's molesting her kid. And the police had to come. They put the lady into the but they had to take the kid away from her. She's my friend. I always meet her. I don't know if I can ask her to talk about this in the camera. I'm not sure, but I will try. If she accepts to talk, I will bring also another video where she will explain exactly what happened. And for me, she was open for me. She told me the neighbor is the one who called the police, that she's mistreating her baby. And for her, she told me she wants her baby to have good life, to have respect, not like the children here, a lot of kids here have bad manners. And they know very well, if my mommy talk, if my guardian talk, I'm gonna call police and I will be protected. So kids here knows very well they are protected by the government. You beat the kid gonna call police. Mommy's beating me, daddy's beating me. Already the child is taken away from you. And they trust kids more than they trust the parents, yeah? Yeah. So this lady is crying so much. She cried for me all the time, how they took the kid. But now the kid is in the
That guy lose the father too early, and she was too much nice with them. Too much. That's not good. You had to treat good your children, of course, but you had to be serious.
Careful. You have to be careful.
Yeah, when you have to deny something, you have to deny
it. What I understand, according to how the lady was telling me, she was trying to discipline her kid to have good respect, so that the baby can know what he's doing. A 14-year-old child is not a baby to be taken away, but he was taken away. Now the mother has only 2 days in a week, 40 minutes to see the child, She has money, she has a house, she has 2 houses. The lady has money. It's not that she's poor. She has a 2 houses. She has everything she needs. Even though the father of this kid died, but she can provide. She has also other 2 kids where they are big, they are happy with the mother. But because of one child and the neighbor, the baby is gone. Now, if she can't go there, she called on the baby on the video call. The baby, she told me the baby is now saying, "Mommy, sorry." Another thing I want to stress also, when you are separating, you know very well this is not your country. Don't be aggressive to your partner who is of that nationality or of that country, yeah?
Yeah.
Because every country will favor their nationality. Every authority will favor their people. So if you want to separate, still talk, have a good relationship with that man or a woman, even though you have differences, you made a decision you want to divorce.
The
But
bad
still,
way bring the bad things.
still make a good relationship, like you separate in a good way. You will have your kid. We know some of the kids of Ima, or the father. This man left the kid when they were small. The government did not take. The mother had to take care of the kid by herself, and she got a new partner, and they were helping both of them to take care of the kids. So obvious, here in Spain or Europe, America, the kids will stay here, you like it or not. So just make a good relationship with your partner or your wife or your husband whom you want to divorce.
In that case, for example, the father abandoned them and she take the custody.
Just you get angry, you want to go away with the kid. This country is not possible. Not possible. I will also give you another case. There is this Nigerian lady. She's working on social media. She's an artist, a dancer. And I see a lot of countries are following her case. Some of them are abusing her. Some of them are happy what she's doing. She's doing her own work, getting money to take off the kids. But recently they divorced with an American man. This man is making her go through hell. Just he wants to snatch the kid. He's asking for a lot of money from her every time, and then they are in court. They are full custody of the kid, which is very wrong. But you see, for her, she has remained in that country, working there so that she can have custody of the kid. At least the court grant them half. But the man is still fighting to get full custody, and also is asking the lady to give money to take care of the kids. Now look at that. So the case of the custody of the kid, just don't be aggressive when you want to separate or divorce. Just be nice to each other, even if you are separating. I've been here in Europe. I've seen a lot of European people, when they divorce, they don't behave like we Africans. You know, Africa, they will not want to see that man or woman. Some Africa will fight, you know. But here, when you separate, still you will find both of them meeting, they talk, they discuss about the kid. You will find maybe the father is going to see the kid in the mother's house, or the mother is coming to see the kid in the father's house. This is how it happened in these Western countries, Europe. You need to have good relationship, and also it's easy to be kicked out of the country, you know, especially when you are aggressive. Yeah, David?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are aggressive to your partner, they will kick you out.
So you, with the bad ways, you will not go anywhere.
Yeah. So I feel so sad to the one who commented that. I hope you are here in Spain. You fight for your children, but fight with braveness. Know you are right. Don't fight for kid if you don't have money. It's not going to be possible.
We're gonna pray for you.
Yeah. And if you are going to live in Africa, sorry, you will not get the kid, because the way these developed countries view Africa, it's not going to happen. You know, everyone view Africa. Barcelona man mistreated a Kenyan woman with 2 girls. Remember, we were not married. I was just showing David. And then I told you, David, I'm scared. If we have to end up like this, I don't want, you know. I showed to you that
I
video.
remember something.
Yeah. And I'm happy that lady managed to go away with the kids. And the reason why that lady was granted kids is because those kids were born in Africa. She's the one who was with the kid from the time they were born, when the man is not there. You know, that's why the government realized that she's capable of taking care of the kids compared to the man who ran away and left her in Africa. But in all cases,
It's different.
yeah, it's very different. The kids who are born in Africa, they grew up in Africa, they are attached to their mother more than they are attached
They
to their
were
father.
living with the father go. They was living there.
No, the father was just visiting them. The father visit 1 year, then will go away like 5 years and they come back, you know. Like that, it's possible. The lady has the custody of the kid. Because the father don't know how these kids grew. He was not helping, he was not doing anything, only to bring here the woman and start mistreating her. And also what I can say, that lady was not speaking Spanish, and so she didn't know her right while here to give money for the kids.
I don't know another word, but here she can to go to the socialized town and they will help to her.
Yeah, she can have a house, they can give food.
They have lawyers.
They have lawyers, they protect. She will be protected, and the kids will be protected.
Especially the children is the first one. They will student the situation.
Yeah.
And they will help.
The schools here are free, so the government doesn't have a problem with that. The children will go to school free. They will organize for her to get food throughout. They will organize them to get medication, housing. So it's because she didn't know, and I'm sure if she can fight, she needs to fight through the embassy in Kenya to get support from the father of these kids, or the government through the embassy. They can support her. So for you who wrote this comment, we feel so sorry. Even if it is me, I will feel so sad. My kid, I have a friend who is going through same pain.
But especially that case put in the hands of God. I always say that. It's okay, the government, the embassy, but God have the power.
Yeah.
He have the last word.
Pray.
Yeah.
We're gonna pray for you and
pray and believe, because if you don't believe, it's gonna be for nothing.
So this is what we have to say for that comment. We've given you what we have. Canada, Australia. I've been in UAE. You know, with UAE, you cannot even go out of the country with someone's kid. Even you are not separate, you are not divorced, but you are just going to visit your family. You need a letter from the father of the children to let you pass in the airport, you know. The father of the children had to give you a letter so that you have this letter all over whenever you are going outside in the car, when you have
in that kind of countries, I hear a lot of cases the woman or the father are going there to the country to visit them, and finally they steal the children.
And also another case I will tell you, I worked to one family and they had different days. They fight so much until I remember the man threw the woman out of the moving car. It was so sad. And the thing the man wanted to run away with the kid. Thankfully, the grandma of the kid told him it's going to be a court case, that is child kidnapping. And the man, when he heard that it's child kidnapping, he had to stop. They called police to get away this man. It's not they had divorced, but they just fight. But such things happen, and it had to be a police case. Come and get this man here. If you take the child, it's child kidnapping. You will end up in prison serving the case that the prison that will make you get more trouble. So don't fight for kids, especially physical fighting. Don't. Use the right channel to get your kid.
Yeah, but that is very easy to say for a good mother. A mother, oh my God, she loved the children.
Yeah,
it's
but
not like the fathers are different.
yeah, but use the right channel. We feel so sorry. We will pray for you, and yeah, this is what we had to discuss for this comment. We will go through. We have some other comments. We will discuss about them very soon. And please follow our Facebook page. I'm thinking I will be also live streaming the Facebook. Some of these videos I will be going through on Facebook. David and Mary, or David and Mary Facebook page. So until now, we just say thank you. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments.
Believe on God, pray, may your God bless you all.
Yeah, we love you all. Thank you so much, and we say bye-bye.
Bye.